Hey Bucks!
I'm Bree.
And I'm Jasper. During spring break, our band went to Florida to perform at Disney, and it went really well.
Be ready for the PSAT this week. If you're a freshman or sophomore, and the SAT, if you're a junior and seniors, you have this day off.
Cheerleading Open Gyms is April 13th and 27th, and then May 4th and May 8th in the Aux Gym. Tryouts are on Tuesday, May 24th from 3:30 to 5:30 in the Aux Gym, and Wednesday, May 25th, 5:30 to 7:30 in the Aux Gym. See Mr. Peters in room 25.
Ukraine donations are still being accepted in this Newman's room, in room 40. 37 days left until our seniors graduate. Now, time for the weather with Gio.
Thanks, Gio. Here are some off days. April 15th is Good Friday. April 18th, we have SIP Day, and April 20th is a late start. Now on to sports with KJ and Emma. Go Bucks!
Hey, I'm Gio, and tornado season is coming up. I'm going to be telling you how to keep yourself safe from a tornado. 1, make sure you know when a tornado is happening and where to shelter. So go somewhere like a basement or any room in the lowest floor of your house with no windows. 2, for better protection, get under something heavy like a table. 3, be prepared for anything to happen during the storm. If you're on the road driving and you see a tornado in the distance, turn around safely away from the tornado and drive to the nearest building to take shelter and seek for help. Thanks, and that's it. Back to you guys.
Hey Bucks, welcome back to your Belvedere High School sports segment.
Today we'll be talking about sporting events this week, and Zoe is also bringing some insight with the boys tennis coach, Coach Schindler.
On Saturday, April 9th, boys varsity tennis has a doubles tourney at Rochelle. Girls JV and varsity soccer go to Genoa to play against Genoa Kingston.
On Monday, April 11th, boys tennis goes to play at Guilford. Boys JV baseball team is at Boyland. Our varsity baseball is home versus Boyland. Our girls soccer is going against Rockford Christian, and our girls JV and varsity softball is versus Boyland at home. On Monday, April 11th, boys tennis goes to play at Guilford. Boys JV baseball team is at Boyland, and our varsity baseball team is home against Boyland. Our girls JV soccer is going against Rockford Christian, and our girls JV and varsity softball is versus Boyland at home.
On Tuesday, April 12th, boys varsity tennis has a match against Boyland. Boys JV and varsity volleyball has a game against Guilford at home.
Now on to our interview with boys tennis coach, Coach Schindler.
Hey Bucks, I'm here with Coach Schindler with the boys tennis team, and we're going to ask you a few questions. So how has the weather affected the season so far?
Well, I would say as a whole, the weather hasn't been real good. We've had rain, snow, cold temperatures. We've had canceled matches, postponed matches, and just practices changed or canceled.
What challenges have the team overcome?
The team have been just an incredible group because they have put up with all the change that we've gone through. We get a variety of different times that we could have gym space, and they go with the flow. So I'm super happy to have such a great team. We've also been able to take the minibus and go over to the Boylan Tennis Center, and they've been troopers about doing that because obviously that's a drive, but they've kind of weathered the storm.
What experiences and life lessons come out of playing tennis?
Well, tennis obviously is my favorite sport, and it's for a reason. You not only are part of a team, but you also get an individual play because you could be asked to play singles or doubles. And as singles, you're kind of out there on your own, but doubles, you work with a partner, and you also need to learn to work together. So that is a life lesson in itself, because working with someone and possibly switching it up at the last minute and working with someone else if someone's absent. So a lot of life lessons out there.
How do you think the team will do this season?
Well, our team is growing. Super excited about it. We have one returning player and lots of new players. We have a total of 9 players. So we do not expect to win many matches. I'm very hopeful that everyone does experience some wins, and that maybe we can even win a couple of dual meets. So we'll see.
Okay, thank you. Back to you, Emma and KJ.
Thanks for the interview, guys. On Wednesday, April 13th, boys varsity have a track meet at Harlem versus Harlem, Boylan, and Freeport. The girls varsity track team also has the same meet against the same schools at Harlem.
Thursday, April 14th, boys varsity tennis has a home match against Belvedere North. Boys varsity baseball has a home game against Belvedere North. The JV baseball team plays against North at North. Our girls JV and varsity softball teams have a home game against Auburn. And lastly, the girls JV and varsity soccer teams have a home game against Boylan.
Hello, I'm Roshan Beasley and this week's anchor for this episode. Today I'll be interviewing Mr. Lewis about prom this year. So, how do you think the students will react to prom this year?
Roshan, I would say that students have been pretty excited about prom so far this year. It's the first formal dance we've had at BHS since fall of 2019, so well over 2 years. A lot of excitement to be able to put on a prom. You dress up, you got the music going. It's going to be a really, really good event.
So why is the price to get tickets is $55 this year?
That's a great question. So there's a couple of factors that go into putting together a price for prom.
Mm-hmm.
The first is helping to cover expenses. So the DJ, cost of the venue, security, the meal that's included, but then also how do we offset those costs through fundraising? And our prom committee did an excellent job with multiple fundraisers. There's still one more opportunity at Chipotle next week to raise some funds that go towards prom costs. So those two factors, the fundraising plus the costs that we have to cover, help put together that final ticket price.
So where is a prom at now and why?
It's a great question. Original plans had it at Francesco's, but what we ended up doing is moving it to Clem Arboretum, which has a capacity of 100 more people. So we're going to be able to sell more tickets to students and their guests, and that's where it's going to be, at Clem Arboretum in Rockford on Saturday, May 7th.
All right, it was a pleasure talking to you.
Likewise.
Thank you.
I'm KJ.
And I'm Zoe. Thanks for watching BNN.